All right, in today's video, I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step process that I created. Okay, so you're not going to find this anywhere else online, any other course, anywhere else. The step-by-step process to creating your Amazon listing description. Okay, and here's how I developed it. Two things. One is I basically, and this is true advice for Amazon FBA and anything you do in life. You know, if you want to be a millionaire, look at what millionaires are doing, right? You want to be a top Amazon seller? Look at what top Amazon sellers are doing. Mimic what they're doing well, improve upon what they're not doing well. It's really that simple, right? So of course, I looked everywhere online for like how to create my description, right? When I was starting off. And a lot of people don't talk about it. They really don't know what to do with their description. We want to make sure that you create the best description possible. I have basically analyzed and researched a ton of the top private label Amazon FBA sellers. What are they doing, or what are some consistencies that they're doing well? And here's what I realized, right? When I was going through these listings of products that were selling really well, and not every single time, but in a large case, they followed a very, very similar format. And this format, like every time I would read this, I'm like, this sounds like a commercial that I've seen, or this sounds like an ad that I've seen on TV somewhere. And then I realized that a lot of these sellers are using what's called an infomercial script, okay? Like for whatever reason one night, I was doing research and then I just kind of wanted to take a break. And I, for whatever reason, started looking at Snuggie ads. I just looked up top infomercial ads, like top, gross revenue infomercial ads. And I looked at like the top 5 and Snuggie was like one of them. I can't really remember the other 2. There's like Flex, whatever it was, Flex Tape and all this other stuff. But anyway, I was watching these ads and I realized that there's a high correlation between how the ad was laid out and then how a lot of these Amazon sellers' descriptions were laid out. And I also saw that all these infomercials followed like the exact same pattern. And I was like, why don't I use this in my own listing? So I kind of developed this 11-step, and I kind of adapted this infomercial kind of script specifically for Amazon descriptions. And I've gone ahead and laid them out here. So it's an 11-step process, which seems like a lot, but some of these are like literally 1 sentence or 2 sentences long. So it really kind of breaks it up. And I've used this for my own listing with great success. I know other sellers that are using a very similar or exact strategy or process and having great success with their descriptions as well. So that's why I'm sharing it with you today. And I'm really excited to share it with you. And again, this is kind of why it sounds like an infomercial, because it's exactly that's what it's based on. All right. These customers who maybe need a little bit more convincing. And then also, you just need some kind of text to work with. You'll create your description first, and just like your bullet points, you're going to go back and then optimize for keywords. Okay. So it's definitely going to help you with rank, and you just want to make sure you have, a lot of relevant kind of terms there. You also want to make sure that it converts well to customers who maybe need a little additional convincing. Okay. So that's my rationale behind it. I've had great success with it. I'm going to share it with you now. All right. So 2,000 character limit. And here is the exact strategy you want to follow. And I'll give you an example here going off of the Detox Footpads example. So 1, you want to begin with a benefits-based title, right? Everything benefits-based. So, what's the main reason someone's buying your product? Make sure that's in the title. Number 2, you're going to agitate the problem with a question, right? They have a pain point, right? They need to solve a problem. So you're going to kind of agitate their problem, right? You're going to, let them know, hey, I know what your problem is. And then boom, here's, you state the problem that they have. Then you identify the cause of that problem, or you state the cause of the problem. Then you have an imagine if statement. Like imagine if your life didn't have this problem, right? And then you introduce your product as the solution. You support these claims with features, right? So your product, right, has all these benefits. You need to support them with features, just like you did in the bullet points. Then you'll differentiate yourself from your competition. Here's what we do. And they may be thinking, oh, well, doesn't all these other products do that? No, here's how we're different. Then you'll list what I like to do is I just like to list the key 4 benefits. So the 4 bullet points that I already created, I just kind of copy and paste those back in. I'll kind of tweak the keywords a little bit so I'm not using the same keywords twice necessarily. Or maybe I'm using my main keywords at the same time, but I'll kind of tweak the keywords a little bit. Then you kind of end, or you close with 9, 10, and 11 with a risk-free promise, risk-free guarantee. You want to evoke scarcity, meaning, hey, limited time offer, this will expire soon, limited inventory, whatever it is, to get them to act soon, and then call to action, which is buy now, right? You want to get them to buy now. So it seems kind of complicated at first. I promise it'll make more sense when we go through the actual description here. So again, this is going to sound a lot like an infomercial, very cheesy, and sounds kind of silly, but it works. So of course, I don't care how silly or stupid something sounds, or how weird a product is in general. As long as it ultimately makes me money, I really don't care. So we'll start off with a benefits-based title. Feel refreshed and invigorated every morning with Raw Relief Detoxify Foot Pads. And I put detoxify. This is one of the keywords that I hadn't yet used in my listing, so I went ahead and put it, instead of detoxifying, I put detoxify. And then agitate problem. Do you ever feel sluggish when you wake up in the morning? Do you feel a loss of energy throughout the day? All right, so that's agitating the problem. So like you're asking them a question to where in their mind, subconsciously, they're saying, yes, I have that problem. Oh my gosh, yes, I have that problem. That's exactly what I'm feeling, right? And and this is all based on the negative reviews that you're reading from your top 3 competitors, okay? So you may be suffering from unhealthy toxins lingering in your body and feet, right? That's the cause of the problem, okay? This is why you're feeling that way, right? And then imagine if statement. Imagine if you could remove these harmful toxins while you sleep, feeling more refreshed or feeling more relaxed and energized every single day. I'd put every single day, right? Sounds pretty great. And then you want to introduce your product as a solution, right? Because like, oh, who can do this for me, right? Where's the superhero? We're the superhero. Introducing the Raw Relief Detox Foot Pads. And then you want to so you introduce your product, then support the claim with a feature. And like I said, a lot of these are 1 or 2 sentences long, so very, very straightforward or very simple to do. So support claims with a feature. And we were, and again, guys, I made all this up, so don't, I'm not actually making these claims. I just kind of use this for example, but our foot pads use centuries-old Chinese and Japanese traditions to carefully remove unwanted toxins from your body while you sleep using all natural, detoxifying herbal and mineral ingredients. So that's what it does. We have mineral and herbal ingredients. We use Chinese and Japanese traditions. That's what the product does. Those are the features, and you're supporting those features with the benefit, which is that you'll wake up feeling more refreshed and energized every day, right? That's the benefit, and you support that with your features here, okay? Then differentiate yourself from your competition. So what makes our detoxifying foot pads the best? And what I did, it depends on your product. So you can have a specific sentence that kind of makes you differentiated, like, oh, we have a better quality material. Oh, we have a better design that people like more, and it's going to be the perfect gift, and it comes gift ready. Whatever one of your differentiators is, or a few of your differentiators, you can kind of include those. I just went ahead and put what makes our detoxifying foot pads the best, and just restated the 4 key benefits that were in my bullet point. And then finally, and again, very, very simple, right? Risk-free guarantee. So try risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee, right? 30 days. If you don't love it, we'll give your money back, all of it, in 30 days. So then evoke scarcity. That's number 10. So supply is limited. Order your pack now to ensure availability, right? You have to act now. And then call to action, right? What do you want them to do now? Order your Raw Relief foot pads now and experience the Raw Relief for yourself. So yeah, a little bit silly there, but you'll want to have kind of a benefits-based call to action, or just kind of, if you have a company slogan, whatever that is, or just order your foot pads now. That's it, right? It could be as simple as that. And that is the 11-step process, right? Really not that difficult, especially when you break it down step by step by step. A lot of times, new sellers will get really overwhelmed with like, oh, I have 2,000 characters, and they don't kind of fill their entire limit because they don't really know what to write or how to write it. At least that's how I felt. And like, I looked everywhere and couldn't find any good template or formula. And I had some people just saying, oh, write this or that. I'm like, okay, based on what? Is it based on data or just what you feel like? And they're like, oh, it's based on my observation. And I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter. You want it based on some kind of data. And I found the best results with this exact strategy. And you can find this template in the FBA field guide that I've attached below. So I have a link to this below, as well as the bullet points and other information. So you can kind of access all that in the FBA field guide that I've attached below. And if you guys do have any questions, like I said, hopefully I've simplified this. I know my brain is all over the place with some of these videos, but hopefully I made this simple for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, leave those in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up right now, please. I appreciate it. And hit the subscribe button, because I have a lot of great videos currently on this channel, and a lot of great content coming to you very, very soon. And I want to make sure you don't miss out on that. As always, I really appreciate you watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.